So basically there's two kinds of sex. So you see this beautiful graphic here. I just want to give a shout out to this artist. This is Alpha Channeling. And if you want to follow him on Instagram, he's awesome. He does the most amazing erotic art. He's always getting shut down, but we watch him while we can. You can see here the mastery and magic of sexuality. So basically, there's two kinds of sex, and a lot of this we're not taught. There's procreative sex, which is making babies like nature intended, and that doesn't take any kind of art. It's just enter, move around a little bit, and squirt. And whether or not the woman has any pleasure or not, it doesn't really matter. It's just to make babies. And this is actually what I've read is what's most going on around the world. And it takes about 3.5 minutes on average. And that's one kind of sex. The other kind of sex is every other kind. That's recreational sex for fun, athletic sex, lovemaking with someone you care about, or even if someone you just met last night you want to make love with, sacred sexuality, and tantra. All these kinds of sexuality would be put in another category. The first kind takes no skill or practice whatsoever. You just do it. The second kind requires, all the different kinds requires learning and practice. And I know you guys are guys who work on yourself, so I know you have all put some time and effort in. And I just would like to help you go a little further with that today. I also just want to say this can be a lifetime art because you're fed a lot of misinformation. Everyone's fed a lot of misinformation today, as I'm sure you've heard throughout this conference. If you want any education or information of any value, you have to go outside the mainstream, because the mainstream is not only telling you only a little bit, they're giving you false information all the time. There's plenty of good stuff you can get there, but for example, you'll never become a millionaire listening to them. You'll never become a great lover. So another good thing to know about all these other kinds of sex is that they tell you this goes downhill with age, and it can, but it doesn't have to. This can be an art form where you get better and better and better and better and better. Like any kind of martial art or any other kind of practice, you can continue to improve.